you the banana and acacia creatinine lowering smoothie. Drink 1 cup every morning for 5 days to start seeing your creatinine levels drop. Catherine here. I've been helping people suffering from kidney problems for more than 10 years now. And today we will see how to start lowering your creatinine levels in just 5 days. We will try an amazing smoothie to protect the precious filters of the body. A vitamin that directly removes excess sugar with great benefit for everyone. And also a superfood that takes care of uric acid, one of the worst dangers, and more. If you start one of these habits every morning for 5 days, you will be able to see a result fast. Yes, achievements like reversing the decline of GFR have now been documented in literature. And for some CRF sufferers, all that it takes is just one good habit a day. Let's start with a smoothie specially formulated to directly lower your creatinine levels. How is this possible? Some of the foods in this smoothie have diuretic properties to help you flush out creatinine. Some others will directly absorb creatinine, protecting your precious filters. Let's make it now! Oh! What a beautiful smoothie! And I bet it tastes great also! Each part of this smoothie will help you, and nothing here is by chance. Starting with ginger. This is a superfood with some of the most helpful benefits. Ginger is mostly known for its anti-inflammatory benefits, and it can also relieve nausea that's often associated with CRF. It helps improving insulin resistance, and it also helps with fluid retention. Yes, this really is the best friend of your precious filters. This is why you want to make it a regular on your table. Let's add a 1-inch piece in the blender. You don't need to peel fresh ginger, just wash it. Next, sunflower seeds. Oh, now, sunflower seeds are not just a great source of fats essential in a smoothie, both for the taste and for slowing down carb absorption. These small seeds are the best source of probably the most underrated essential nutrient on earth, vitamin E. Vitamin E is a vitamin that you are not supposed to supplement as per today's guideline, and that's not the easiest to get in a way of eating that's suitable for CRF either. But there is a reason why you want more of this vitamin. A recent review of studies. Researchers found out that CRF sufferers with a high intake of vitamin E were able to significantly reduce their creatinine levels. Yes, these small seeds are not just very tasty, they're the best source you can find of this essential nutrient. Just 1 ounce or 30 grams of these seeds will give you a whopping 37% of all the vitamin E you need in a day. Sunflower seeds are also rich in magnesium, great to lower hypertension, and in a compound called chlorogenic acid, which has sugar-lowering properties. Now, some people will tell you to avoid seeds because they are rich in phosphorus. But they are wrong, says science. Studies found out that we absorb less than half the phosphorus from plant-based foods. This means that these seeds will only give you around 40 milligrams of phosphorus per portion of this smoothie. So don't worry about that. Up next, something you will see today in one of my smoothies for the first time ever.
Wow!
An unripe banana. Bananas are another one of those foods that were unfairly demonized for too long, but they are great for you, no doubt about it, especially when they are unripe. You see, while ripe bananas have a medium-high GI, unripe bananas contain more resistant starch instead of sugar. This resistant starch doesn't raise serum sugar levels and may, on the other hand, improve long-term insulin management. Yes, this will help you control your sugar levels. And what about potassium? Just like for phosphorus, the human body absorbs less than half the potassium in fruit and veggies. So one banana has around 400 milligrams of potassium, and we are going to use half for 2 servings. Should you be worried about 50 milligrams of extra potassium? Probably not, since current KDOQI guideline for those with CRF clearly states that potassium from foods doesn't actually raise serum potassium. Yes, it's funny how the human body works. And I know that for some people, knowing that the guideline for dietary potassium changed completely may be a bit of a shock. So if you want to know more, I made a full video about this topic. It's up here. Next here, celery. This is one of the foods with the highest nutrients to calories ratio in the world. Celery is very low calorie, but what you will find in abundance in celery are nutrients with exceptional properties. Some of the antioxidants and natural compounds in celery are so powerful they may have a significant positive impact on your well-being. Celery has long been used as a natural way to get rid of toxins. Today we know that thanks to a phytochemical known as phthalates, celery may act as a natural vasodilator and fight hypertension. Let's add 1 medium stalk to the blender. One special ingredient here, acacia fiber. This is not really a food, more of a supplement, but I really recommend you try adding this one. The reason is because acacia fiber alone can make a serious difference in all the stages of CRF, despite the cause of the issue. This 100% natural substance directly binds to creatinine and other uremic toxins in the intestine, preventing them from reaching the precious filters of the body. Acacia fiber is so effective in removing creatinine, it was used in 8 test subjects with ESRF who wanted to avoid being tied to a machine. Instead, they were given acacia fiber. It worked so well. Some of them were able to avoid the Big D machine for years. After that, more research showed that this natural substance can help in all the stages of CRF, so consider adding it to your regimen if you aren't using it already. More info about it in the description, by the way. Now, what I usually do with acacia fiber or other forms of soluble fiber is pre-mixing with a glass of water before adding it. So let's add 1 level tablespoon of acacia fiber to a glass of water and mix it well. Then let's add the contents of the glass to the blender and blend everything. Ooh. Let's taste it. Wow. I really like it. It's zesty, spicy, and good. Day 2, the anti-sugar vitamin. Okay guys, this was our first day. If we aim to significantly lower our creatinine levels in just 5 days, every day we need to tackle a serious issue in the most effective way. This is why, during the second day, we are going to take care of excess sugar, the #1 metabolic problems in the world. Excess sugar is one of the most dangerous toxins for our bodies. Everyone suffering from type 2 diabetes or T2D in short knows that very well. What not many people know is that there is a little known way to get rid of it. Recent study confirmed that there is one vitamin you can use to decrease the quantity of sugar the body absorbs at each meal. Now, this is way more important than people realize. Everyone knows that added sugar intake is linked to weight gain and T2D. But did you know that sugar is also one of the major causes of hypertension? Sugar directly leads to inflammation all over the body. It causes bad cholesterol levels to rise and directly damages many organs in the body. So to help solve this problem, the nutrient we can use is thiamine or vitamin B1. Now, thiamine is something people with CRF are usually recommended to supplement in small amounts. But when taken in a large amount, thiamine also seems to offer a little known property. Thiamine is so powerful in getting rid of extra sugar in the body, it can be used to protect you from the complications caused by T2D. Now, if we consider that kidney damage is a complication of T2D, you may easily understand why this nutrient is recommended. In one study, thiamine was used to completely reverse early CRF in people with T2D. Test subjects in this study who received thiamine for just 3 months saw a return to normal urinary albumin excretion. This means that their CRF actually regressed. Incredible! Researchers believe that one of the reasons why this works so well is the tendency in those with T2D to be deficient in this essential nutrient. Now, if you want to try thiamine for T2D, remember to keep your sugar levels monitored regularly. Third day, we are going to take care of uric acid now. Today, third day, we are going to take advantage of another little known way of improving our creatinine levels, removing excess uric acid. Most people don't know this, but there is one food that can easily get us rid of this dangerous score. Question: why should you be taking care of uric acid? Never underestimate the danger uric acid poses. Never underestimate the danger uric acid poses. This toxin can crystallize inside joints and organs, causing pain and even damage to our precious filters. 1 out of 10 people with CRF have gout, which is caused by uric acid, but many more than that have uric acid levels out of control. It's a common problem we want to take care of naturally. This is why during the third day we are going to benefit from a very efficient way to get rid of excess uric acid in the body. This is turmeric. Turmeric is your best friend when it comes to fighting chronic form of pain. This superfood has shown incredible pain-relieving properties, and it's also a great way to fight the inflammation in the body. What not many people know about turmeric is that it can be a lifesaver when it comes to lowering uric acid levels. Yes, curcumin, the active compound in turmeric, can reduce uric acid levels. This is what several studies found out. Now guys, if you want to try turmeric as a way of improving GFR and decreasing uric acid, consider that you always need to pair it with black pepper. This is why my recommendation here is to try golden milk. More about this in my video up here. Fourth day. During the fourth day, we are going to employ a simple strategy to help our body get rid of excess water and sodium. There is a vitamin with natural diuretic properties that will really help. This is crucial to lower our creatinine levels because it directly helps our precious filters to perform better. And remember that getting rid of excess water and sodium is really helpful in those with CRF. Sodium retention directly causes hypertension. Removing excess fluids also means directly improving the filtrating ability of the nephrons, which reflects on an improved GFR and lowered creatinine levels. So be prepared for a tip that will give you instant results, both in terms of getting rid of swelling and in lowering creatinine levels. Take magnesium and vitamin B6 in the evening. If you have CRF in any stage, getting enough B6 is key to help the body get rid of excess water and sodium. B6 is used by the body for hemoglobin formation, metabolism, brain function, and it also regulates fluid balance. Studies found evidence that increasing B6 intake may directly help reduce water retention. In people with CRF, B6 levels are often too low. This can directly cause fluid retention. This is why taking this vitamin may help lower your creatinine levels. You can easily increase your intake of this nutrient by eating more foods such as pistachio, quinoa, sunflower seeds, corn, and Brussels sprouts. If you don't eat these foods regularly, consider a supplement. Now, if you supplement B6, consider taking it in the evening at the same time as magnesium. In fact, studies show that taking magnesium together with vitamin B6 can relieve issues such as water retention and swelling in the legs. Also consider that magnesium deficiency is very common in people with CRF and can cause hypertension. Foods rich in magnesium include beans, tofu, almonds, and cashews. Now guys, if you want more info about how to fight swelling and sodium retention naturally, my video up here is for you. Day 5. Time now to start taking care of one of the biggest causes of high creatinine levels. Solving this issue alone may be enough for some people to completely reverse CRF. I'm talking about high body acidity or metabolic acidosis. Question: is lowering acidity really going to lower creatinine levels? For the general population, it is almost harmless to ingest huge amounts of acid-forming foods such as meat, cheese, processed grains, sweets, and soft drinks. But if you have renal problems, eating too many of these foods will cause your body acidity to raise, and that's very bad for you. It's a cause of serious damage to the nephron and glomeruli. This is why, according to medical literature, someone with CRF should intake way less acid-forming foods than the general population. But how is this going to lower your creatinine levels? In a very large study, when people with CRF started to replace acid-forming foods such as meat and dairy with alkaline-forming foods such as fruit and vegetables, a miracle happened. Yes, some CRF sufferers were able to hugely lower their creatinine levels just by eating more alkaline. Now, this is a big topic, but it's absolutely worth getting informed about it if you want to lower your creatinine levels. This is why I've made a full video about it. It's up here, and this is all for today. Thank you for watching. God bless.